Hey everybody, I'm meteorologist Gavin Sandel. Well, just in the 24-hour time frame between Friday and Saturday, Hurricane Erin just shot up to a Category 5 hurricane. That in our neck of the woods is called rapid intensification, and I'll define it as such. It's a sudden and significant increase in a tropical system, whether that be a storm or hurricane's wind speeds, the benchmark being 35 miles an hour in just 24 hours. And this is something that's not too common. Only about 20 to 30% of tropical systems see this occurring, and it's the cause of these three things behind me completely going right. And what I'm showing you now is how tropical systems form. Just like how gas is put in cars, you need fuel for tropical storms, and that fuel is warm water in our atmosphere. You need at least 80-degree water temperatures in order for systems to form, but also you need moistened atmospheres as well, the basis for thunderstorm formation. So once you have two of those things right, you also need a low amount of wind shear. When you think of thunderstorms on land, they actually need a high amount of wind shear, but that's the complete opposite for hurricanes because it just completely disrupts the storm structure. So once you have these three reasons correct and just you have those green lights available, then you have something that will give way to rapid intensification. So let's put this in the real world now and talk about what was Tropical Storm Erin that was forming off of the coast of Africa. And so what it dealt with was warm enough water, but not warm truly to spark that crazy strengthening in the Atlantic Ocean. But also you had some dry Saharan air coming off of the coast of Africa. So it really stayed as a tropical storm through the week. But once we got to the weekend, the ocean waters were much warmer, and the fact of low, mid, maybe upper 80s as well in that area. So once you have that and the storm was going a little bit slower, you had a Category 5 hurricane just in the snap of your finger. 85 miles an hour in 24 hours. You can see behind me as well what was all these little plots of spaghetti right here. This was forecasted from Friday afternoon. It suddenly went to a Category 5 in just less than 24 hours. So really crazy stuff. And this is actually, in terms of climate change, this could be the norm and could be happening more often because two things that are well proven in terms of global warming: you'll have more water vapor and higher ocean temperatures. And these two things are acting as more fuel for hurricanes to strengthen than in the past. So as a result, instead of having hurricanes that will strengthen a little less, you'll have things that will rapidly bomb out. So maybe that 20 to 30% case will turn into maybe a 30 to 40% case for storms to strengthen really, really rapidly. So as quick as it went up, though, to a hurricane Category 5, it went down to a Category 3 by Saturday and Sunday. That's due to another thing called an eye wall replacement cycle, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow's Weather 101 to see that. With that, I'm meteorologist Gavin Sandel.